been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the catch you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats but tell lies, that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's going on? What's good? Salute to the family on this good Monday. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody brought the new year in on a good foot. Hope everybody feeling good. And I hope nobody in here got PTSD from all them damn fireworks last night, because I know it wasn't just me. I know it wasn't just my area with the fireworks, man. God damn, I mean, give you PTSD, man. I've been shot before. I hate fireworks. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think I like them all that much. That's baby boy saying what's up to y'all in the back, because he clearly going off. Let me say what's up to the fam. All things was good with it, fam. Peace and blessings to you. Andrew Gray was good with it. Larry Lopez was good, fam. Zoom verse, my bro. Peace and blessings, family. Mike Kirkland was good, Brody. How you feeling? Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. Happy 2024, man. We all gonna have an amazing year, man. We got to speak it into existence. We personally gonna have great years, and we gonna have an even better year of boxing than we had the last year, man. Threadhood was good, fam. How you feeling, bro? We definitely gonna have a better year than last year. Hopefully, let's hope for it, man. Let's hope for it. Devon was good with it, fam. How you feeling? Man, yes, sir, man. Everybody, I hope everybody doing well in here. Another long day in the books, another boxing build on the way. How y'all feeling? What's good with everybody, man? Y'all see the boy Errol Spence make a I don't want to say an appearance, but he made a sighting, you know. Errol Spence poked his head out. I know a lot of people was happy to see it. And I'm kind of glad in a way, I thought I was sitting there thinking about it. Sitting there thinking about it, man. kind of glad he stayed out of sight, out of mind, because I think it allows you to really see who really rocking with you, man. And you seen it before, man. He made one appearance that people seen pictures of him and they went crazy. Went to saying the dude overweight, he 190, all this weird stuff. So I just truly hope he been staying active to some degree. So when he come back, man, it's not like, you know, you spent way too much time away from the sport. My bad, y'all. Pardon me. Pardon me, y'all. God damn it, man. Man, yo. All right, my bad, y'all. Let me get back to it. So yeah, man, like I said, yeah, he made a little appearance on his IG, and I see everybody drawing conclusions from it, and different people speculating that he ain't been in the gym. And I don't know, I just ain't gonna go that way with it, because you don't know what he's been doing. You don't know what he's been up to. And I think for good reason, man. Keep people out of your business, man. You show up when it's time to fight, man. Again, people complain about the overuse of social media, and then they also complain when you absent from social media. So it's like, again, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's what they do. Crazy people say they're fans. Oh, yo, I be talking about that a lot lately, Devon. I be talking about that a lot. I think that's the only thing that's the only reason I see some people watch boxing. Like I seen a post not too long ago. You know, Virgil Ortiz gonna start the year off. He fight January 6th. He gonna start the year off. I see somebody already saying why he ain't gonna be great. I'm just like, I don't know why that's the mentality. Why is it such a negative mentality? All the dude did is win. Every time we see him in the ring, he winning. So I don't know why you would question if he could be great. The only question I would have if he fully got control of his health situation, that's the only thing I think that could really stop him from being great. The dude is on the right path for sure. Time to say what's good with the family. JBT in the building, Just Boxing Talk. Happy New Year, fam. How you feeling? Frequent Flyer, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Spence gonna lose every fight in the future, and it wouldn't change how I see him. That's because you're a real supporter of him, man. You get what I'm saying? You're a real supporter. It's a win, lose, or draw kind of situation with you. That's how I rock with the fighters. But yeah, man. You are. What's good with the family? What's good, man? Everything good over here, man. You know, a little PTSD from all them damn fireworks last night, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man. I hope they hurry up and facts. It's still man down. I hope they hurry up and get they business squared away so we could get that fight out the way, man. I am hearing that Crawford's supposed to be vacating another belt soon, and they're saying it's supposed to line up Boots and Barrios, but that's a tough fight for Barrios to win, man. I'm telling you. What it say about Tank Team? It say that the Tank Team, they human. That's what that say. It say that they human. It say that they're not above making mistakes. No matter how bright the star is shining, you're not above mistakes. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes people past come to haunt them or get in their way. But I'm gonna definitely wait till I hear, some more details that actually really have an opinion on that. But the only thing I could say is it's an unfortunate situation, man. It happens, man. It happens to the best of them. The only reason we really know about it is because of who he represent and what he about. That's why we know. You know what I mean? Stuff like that happen all the time, but it's just unfortunate that it happened to somebody that's in the sport of boxing, that's thriving and in position to do some great things for these kids, man. With them switches on New Year's, yeah, frequent tripping, right? It's wild. It's wild, bro. It's wild. It's wild out there. Yeah, I don't know why people so negative about that. Like, where do I really be wanting to know, where do people be at in their lives? Like, it don't really say much. It just say that things happen in life, bro. That life happens, bro. Just because you you in the spotlight don't mean life don't stop happening. You get what I'm saying? Things happen. I don't know enough about the situation to really have an opinion on it, really, but I know from where I come from, like, I don't celebrate people's shortcomings or somebody getting wrapped up in any type of situation. I'm not there. Right? I'm not a, you know what I mean? I'm different. Like, I want to see him win, especially when you know a positive figure the way he is. I said this before. I keep saying it. Like, anytime somebody asks about that, I'm going to say the same answer, bro. You got to, that if you don't root for him and the stuff that he's doing, if you can't get behind, like, his message and what he putting out, is a very strange individual, because he really all about the kids, all about other people, man. Like, so I'm gonna always root for that guy, man. It takes time out. Stop trying to, yeah, I'm telling you, you know it. You know it, Zoom. You know it. Coach Kenny was there and said it's not true. Right. And they probably made a spectacle out of it, Miss Joette, because of who he was. You know what I mean? Probably try to make a spectacle out of it so people could do exactly what they doing, speculate and talk and make videos and make, you know, I don't know, D for the win. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? No, just be negative. I just ain't that. I just ain't there with it, especially when you see how consistent he is with his energy, bro. The dude, I done seen this man give somebody an interview in the chat on the spot. Like, you don't get it. Like, that's different, bro. People ain't doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No plan, no preparation, no nothing. Like, somebody wanted to interview him, talk to him, man. He invited him up on a panel, gave that man an interview. Salute to my brother Mike Diggs boxing, man. That was dope. So I don't know. I just look at him different, man. It's deeper than boxing, man. And he and I think he speak on that every time you hear him. You hear him talk. It's that kind of energy, man. He's bigger than boxing, man. It's bigger and deeper than boxing. So I say, Bole, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? How y'all feeling? Happy New Year to everybody too, man. Hopefully y'all all brought it in safely. But yeah, man, let me get to it. So I don't know. I did see, man. Remember, I spoke on Los Santos talking about here. He think he could stop Tank, and you know, Kenny Ellis responded to that, man. He said he don't think Los Santos will last three rounds, more than 3 rounds, 3 rounds or less. He think he out of there. And I don't know. I just feel like it'll be a cool fight, but I don't see him beating Tank. You know what I'm saying? You go for it. If you can get a fight, go ahead and get yours. But I don't see it. I think he way too defensively. Like, he got some issues on the defensive end that'll make him a target for a guy like Tank, an accurate, sharp puncher like that. I mean, and his willingness to engage and get him caught. Like, I could see him getting ran into something and getting hurt. Ashley's corner, was good with it, cuz how you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Salute to everybody, man. So I don't know if people want to see that fight, but I hear people dogging it already. It's just more of the same, man. I hope he beat the hell out of somebody's favorite fighter so they can stop talking. Yeah, man. Happy New Year, cuzzo. Hopefully you ain't got no PTSD going on from fireworks. Cause like I said, I know it wasn't just us. BVO boxing was good with it. Crush the Legend was good, bro. How y'all's feeling, man? Hold on, yeah, I'm about to death my guy himself. Oh, yeah, right. Thomas, he be tripping with that. We telling him. Oh my God. Got the door open. Tripping, man. I was fairly quiet here. I moved and I'm loving it so far. Oh, you moved on us? All right, man. That's good. That's always good for you. Good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Yeah, we're gonna talk about yeah. Right on point, Ghost. Yeah, man. So I seen this too, man. I seen this Gary Antoine Russell back talking again. He back talking his talk. Damn, I thought I had that picture in here, man. He said Gary versus Edwin. Yeah, man. Gary says he smokes. He smoked Edwin De Los Santos. I gotta find it. I think it's a clip of it. I gotta find it. Say he smoked De Los Santos. He said he ain't sharp enough. He ain't sharp enough for him. He said he got some power, but say he ain't sharp enough. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta find it. I usually be having these clips already pulled up. Yeah, it ain't, but I ain't talking about that though. I wasn't talking about that. Not Tank Team speaking about that. I don't really care to speak about that. That you probably thought I was talking about that. Tank's criminal history. Yo, y'all just be talking, man. Criminal history, yo, bro. You gotta stop, bro. To Tank criminal history. It's not a good look for American boxing, bro. Where are you from? Where are you from, bro? When did you start watching boxing, bro? Yeah, man, y'all, you can't make this stuff up. But yeah, man, back to what I was talking about. I feel you, bro. But I wasn't talking about the arrest situation. So that's probably the mix up. I wasn't talking about that. You know what I mean? I said when I put speaks, I was speaking about them responding to pretty much the De Los Santos saying he think he could stop Tank. He'll fight him smart and all this different stuff in his. He think he could stop him. He wouldn't be surprised if he stopped him. So Kenny Ellis responded. That's why I say Tank Team speaks. They responded back to that. Said the dude won't last more than 3 rounds. Respectfully. Said probably three rounds or less, Tank get him out of there. D done had it up to here. He done had enough of it. He like, nah, I can't. Tired of it. I'm tired of it. I beat. What's good with it, bro? Happy New Year, family. Yeah, man. He said, yeah. So he said he had smoked De Los Santos, man. He said he ain't sharp enough. Let me see if I can find it. I think I got some audio. I gotta find it real quick though. Yeah, them narratives be running wild, man. I don't know. I just think people just again, negativity just spread fast. It just spread fast, man. It just spread fast. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you notice I won't dare say that damn name. He tripping. They be trying to get you. They be trying to have you slipping with them names coming in here. It's sus. That man's name is on here. Take all of it. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Hold on. Undergo. I gotta pull this up, y'all. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta find it. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. I want to see this though. My thing is with Gary, man. I hear it, man. He's saying a lot, and I like him he a damn good fighter. But you talking about smoking 35 pounders, and when you ain't competed outside of featherweight. I don't know, man. That's a tough jump. You talking about getting in there? De Los Santos messing around and smoke you. He said too small, I didn't realize. Super weird. TD was good with it. I can't find it. He been out for too long. Yeah, to jump in there. Happy New Year, family. To jump in there with a 35-pounder and think he gonna smoke him. I don't know. De Los Santos been pretty active. That'd be a dangerous fight, a risky fight, man. Listen, I'm not against seeing it if that's something that you'll really do, but I hear him talking. like I said, he spoke about, you know, he always speaking about Tank, but this time it was surprising. It was refreshing to hear him speaking about somebody else. But why I can't find shit. He said, Loma look big compared to Gary. Yeah. And Loma is small. That's the thing. So you getting in there with De Los Santos, you'll really look small. You look small in there with Max Sayo too. So you'll just look small. That'd be a tough fight for you, man. I just don't know. I like to see it personally. Like if you would give us the fight, but being out that long and jumping in there right into the waters deep in, I don't know. From 126 to 47, Gary's all talk from coast to coast. Ghost was good with it. Happy New Year, family. You already know. Appreciate you, bro. He said, last fight I saw 2 weight classes, didn't want to engage at the end of the night. He said, at least I didn't get knocked out. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it against De Los Santos. I think he listen, he just being a fighter. He's still confident that he could get in there and do something with these young gunners, man. But I just want to see it. So active, yeah, man, yeah. As little man complex. I'm not being funny. Rashid was good with it. Guy talk. Game is top level. His level of self-confidence is unrivaled. Yeah, it is, bro. You can't tell him nothing, bro. He ain't scared. He ain't scared to say he'd beat anybody up, but that's what he said about De Los Santos. Say he'd smoke him. He didn't want a Tank fight bad. He probably just wants to fight another 35-pounder to justify a Tank fight. Tank mess around and put some smoke to his ass. Evan De Los Santos has been doing nothing but training and improving since the loss. That loss put a fire in them. Due to the loss, I think he'd come back strong. I think he could come back strong from the loss. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland putting the color in the chat for the new year of good boxing talk. Absolutely. Salute to my guy. Appreciate you, bro.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to. Appreciate you, Mike. He said why he picked Santos out of the hat. I don't know what made him say Santos. I don't know. Maybe because he recently fought. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. How many 23-year-old fighters with experience at prime time Shakur? Yeah, I mean, I would suppose he can get better from it, right? Why not? I mean, it's a lot of experience to gain from a fight like that. Ain't like he got his ass whooped, right? He ain't going there and get his ass whooped. So all right, yeah, I got it now. He said, "Nah."
You could go to Grainger.com to find what you need to get the job.
He said, "Nah." But think about you talk about Santos out of all people. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think because look, I'm gonna play. I think I found the clip now. Y'all salute to Mill City. He was interviewing him, and I think he spoke about the fight and asked him about it real quick. So I believe he said, if I found the right clip, I think this is the one.
And one of those ones is, Shakur Stevenson with De Los Santos. You told me that, you've worked with Stevenson, you've seen the performance. their team said that something was wrong with his hand. Looking at the performance, what do you believe in that fight specifically?
I do believe that it was probably something wrong with his hand.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of people talking about his performance of how he looked. They said they thought it was boring and etc. And a lot of times they compare his fight to my fight. I like Shakur. I think he can. I think he can fight. I think he's. I want to say he's still a young fighter, but he's right at that point where though he's not really a young fighter, but he's still a young fighter. He's still growing. He's still growing. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Climbing into that vet stage.
Yeah, he's still climbing into that stage. You never really stop. You never stop learning when you're in this shit. And when you do stop learning, then that's the problem. So I think he had to deal with adversity. What's life without adversity? I think that was the time that he had to dig deep, be smart. He had to dig deep, be smart, get these rounds in. I ain't gonna do nothing stupid. But shit, boxing is Marcus of Queensbury. It means to hit and not get hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he did. A lot of times people want you to, of course, at the same time, it's the entertainment business. So sometimes people want you to take chances. They want you to take risks. I believe that there's other ways of taking chances and being or taking risks than just going in there going blow for blow. I think it was just a way he had to deal with adversity. I think that if a situation like that was to happen again, he'll probably be able to handle it a little better. Now, if you want me to be, that's my honest opinion, but my shit was definitely a little more. Shit, I definitely should have won my fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because you've been there and done that. As far as feeling that adversity in the ring and still needing to become, victorious at the end of the night.
There you go.
We was actually talking about that. Me and Coach Kenny, we were talking about you and that fight with you and Mark Masayo. Yeah, exactly.
What was he? Masayo. Yeah. And guess what? He lost his very next fight.
He did. Even into that division, we just seen that WBC belt has been flopping around in different hands.
Oh, that Drake, man, that motherfucker belt, they playing hot potato.
Yeah, so now Lamont Roach.
Lamont Roach. Yeah, shout out to the city, man. Shout out to the city, man. Shout out for putting for the
he said
city,
no
man.
guy, you lost. You got hit with
champion.
He got more than the break.
That's what's up.
So 130. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like 130 this year, and then it's just
like I say, I'm keeping it real with y'all, man. 35 is when I'm real comfortable with.
All right.
I'm real comfortable with 35.
See,
if
talking the talk, he say comfortable with 35.
Presents itself at 130, that makes sense. Sure, we entertain it. I spank something at 30.
Now, say when we talk about 35, right? And we talk about the champions and some of these, would you entertain on disrupting a heavy prospect on the way up that needs a name?
Would I entertain? Say that again.
Like for instance, say if
a heavy disrupting what?
No, my bad. I said that. Would you disrupt a prospect on the way up to a title? That's touching a title status. Guys like maybe a Keyshawn Davis, or you just want straight title eliminators, title shots.
Oh no, I'm definitely a straight title eliminator title fighter. All day in the book.
Gary say he going straight
and to be
the
honest
top.
with you,
No plan B.
for these guys that's coming up, that's trying to search for a name, I'm not the guy for them to fight right now.
Tell him.
He's still
Tell
talking.
him why. Why is that? Why is that, Gary?
One, because to keep
Gary
it cheap
still
with
be
a lot of
talking
the
crazy.
younger fighters, I've been doing this shit so long. I heard the OGs used to tell me back in the day. They used to say, "Shorty, I done forgot more shit than you learned." You know what I'm saying? That's what the OGs used to say back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
He said, ask Gary about Frank Martin.
You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be too risky for them. They trying to get an opportunity.
You know what he gonna say, Cuzzo?
To get the title. You know what I'm saying? To get on that throne. It'd be too risky for them to jump in there and say, fight me. I don't give a fuck if it is a shoulder injury or not. It's a risky fucking fight, and it's gonna push you back. You can be mad, get your feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I believe I should be competing against world champions. I'm a world champion caliber fighter. All day straight down the paint. If I could be competing against anyone, it should be someone else on that caliber. World champions.
Well, I mean, now watching, Shakur, and I know that you said you liked him. He got a belt now. He got the WBC belt now. Is that something that, are you looking at? Is that something that you would entertain?
I mean, I entertain anything that makes sense. When we
because they offer what, like Frank Martin a mil. He denied it. A little bit over a mil. He denied it.
See, this is something that I definitely don't like to get into as far as the particulars of the finances or the actual numbers per se. But I don't entertain anything that makes sense. I can't speak on anyone else, as far as their financial status.
Reach 62
or how they conduct themselves as business. But I do business differently. So, yeah, that's something we'll have to talk about in person.
Wait, will you go straight into a Shakur Stevenson fight? Because he got one more fight with Top Rank. And then he's the free agent.
I feel like I already answered that question. I'll entertain anything that's worth entertaining.
What does that fight look like then?
He asked him, what does the fight look like?
What does it look like? What in your eyes? What do you see that fight looks like? Stylistically.
Must have found out about
and
that.
The result.
I just don't think the fight was ever on the table.
If it materializes, then we'll see.
And I don't know if I never really heard Gary say more than he'll fight him or he could get this work or something like that. But that's not the part where he was talking about where he said Los Santos, he'd smoke him because he ain't sharp enough for him. But and you hear what he said. He said 35 is where he comfortable. We got a whole interview, but I'm not about to go through the whole joint. Salute to Mill City. But again, man, it sound good from the sidelines, man. I do like Gary. I don't have no reason not to like him. I know he talk a lot, but he always get in there and fight, right? I like him as a fighter, but I like to see him more active for sure. I think it's been a lot of talk with him just on the sideline about who he'd fight. And again, it's interesting for him to say that he's comfortable at 35 and he never even fought there, but that's crazy. So, I mean, go have at it, bro. Have at it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. You get in there and fight with them 35 pounders. It was too early for Shakur versus Gary Russell Jr. I mean, I guess you know what that is. You know what I mean? You know what it is. But shit, look, he just asked him now. Fight him now. Andre Ward ain't in the way. Fight him. I like it. Fight him. But I just don't want to see him try to jump up there with nobody and fight him at 35 because I don't think he'll win. I think it's all right. I'll just say this. It'll be a tough ass fight, man. I don't want to not discredit him or say he can't win, but it's all about activity for me. And if you continue to get up there in age and you inactive, And them young boys gonna give you everything you can handle, man. And it'll never happen. It was too early. And he wanted Shakur more seasons. This is after he won a belt. Yeah, I mean, I look at it like he'll fight him now. So I don't give it notice. That's all what they're saying. You know, long as Shakur never said that, I'm cool. But I don't care about none of that. He gotta do something. He gotta do something. He got to show something now. Shakur done moved up a couple weight classes since then. Kyle Cooley, what's good with the family? Blessings to you, bro. How you feeling? What's good with you, man? You remember when he was soaking wet wearing Timbs, standing on the scale, showing every weight 140? Yeah, I do. I remember it. I like him not taking the tune up more. Yeah, I'm with it. Listen, Thrill, I'm with it. I like it. I like the energy. I like it. Go fight somebody. But the question is what weight class, right? He's talking about 30 and 35 in there, you know what I'm saying? But he said he'll entertain anything that makes sense. So I'll hold him to his word. I just want to see him get active. That's all. Mike Jones, what's good with it, fan? Just want to see Gary fight somebody and quit talking about what he'll do. He sound confident too. I'm telling you, ain't nobody more confident that's been inactive than Gary Russell. Nobody. No inactive fighter is more confident than Gary Russell, bro. He know he'd come off the couch and smoke some shit. Can't tell Gary he will come off the couch and smoke something. I was about Gary funny as hell, bro. Was ready to fight Kenny Porter and break it. Yeah, he swung on Bud. They said Bud was about to put them hands to him, though. But more lip service than anything, yeah, especially as of lately, Thrill. Like he ain't been able to find himself in the ring for one reason or another. And it's dang. He said, I stay right. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's how he be coming, yo. He be like, my shoulder ready now. It's good enough to slap somebody right now. Remember him and Chris Colbert. That's why I think that's a good fight. I think him and Chris Colbert is a good fight at 30. I really do. They got that little run in, man. I'm never gonna forget that run in. Chris Colbert was trying to get him to spar. Gary was saying he'd slap him. My shoulder good enough to slap somebody right now. I mean, oh man, that was funny. So he had beef with Kenny Porter. Bud had a little run in with Kenny Porter too back in the day. They said Bud earned his respect way back then. Bud earned his respect way back then with them with the Porters. Remember for Kenny Porter? I don't know. I don't remember why either. I don't remember. But he just got to fight somebody, man. He got to get in the ring and fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in the ring. He calling out people from 2 different weight classes, man. He ain't been in neither one. So, and then, again, and him saying he comfortable at 35, that means you can fight 35 pounders. Shit, why not? Go ahead and do it, man. Give us a good fight, then.
My gym is up the block. If you stay and fuck some shit, let's go to the gym and spar whenever. Tonight, now, whatever.
It's been 3 months since my surgery.
That's why I said, wait till you get healthy. Wait till you get healthy.
I can smack a motherfucker.
That's what.
Right now.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening. But I said that's not happening. Like I said, if you want to fight, we can do it. He's just doing too much talking. Fuck some up shit. I'm always in shape to fuck a nigga up. My gym is up the block. Always ready to fuck a nigga up.
Compton kids?
Yeah, where for cop? We go to Gleason.
We're talking about
I'm always in shape to fuck a nigga up.
Compton kids in the
I
gym.
like that.
Is that the fight you kind of?
Oh man, yeah, y'all remember that? My gym is up the block. Yo, that will never not be funny. Yo, they crazy. Yo, Gary said, "Nah, fuck getting healthy. I can slap a nigga right now." He said, nah. Oh man, yo, they crazy. Yeah, nah, he did. IB. Yeah, he said Chris had boot shorts on. Oh man, yo, that run-in will forever be goated, man. That shit is funny. But not all jokes aside, though. Just and again, just talking about Gary, like, look, I don't dislike him as a fighter. I know he talk a lot, but he could fight. All things real, he could fight. He ain't no run-of-the-mill fighter for sure. You get what I'm saying? He always been a top-level talent in boxing. You know what I mean? It took him a hell of a long time in a shoulder injury to get that title up out his hands, man. So, and he was the longest reigning champion up until that point. So I do respect that. I just wish he would have been more active. You know what I'm saying? Who Gary says about 35 when Gary versus Isaac Cruz or Rayo. Damn, Ghost. Damn. Nah, hey, Ghost. Nah. Why skip past De Los Santos? Remember, he said he smoked De Los Santos. He said he's sharp. He said he's sharp. No, he said he hit hard. He cracking, but he ain't sharp enough. I got Gary just walked away in that video after he said I'll smack you. Yeah. He basically said he ain't gonna be going back and forth, which said booty shorts. You only found one former champion in his career. Yeah, Gary. I think some of the names truly didn't want to fight that dude because I think he should have been got him a Leo Santa Cruz fight. It's a couple of those guys I think he should have got fights with that he did. You know what I'm saying? Say a fight Pitbull. Whew. They both little too. That'd be fun. Just because I like Gary too much. Yeah. Not if you talk shit. Rayo out there, man. That's a big young boy for Gary. That ain't gonna be no run-of-the-mill fight. Man, it ain't. I don't want an active Gary to fight Edwin. His main coach for his brothers. I don't sacrifice Gary. Yeah, man. Listen, at this point, Gary just gotta get in the ring, bro. I wanted Gary versus 7 years ago. I wonder would that still be a good fight? I mean, it could be. We've been inactive, haven't fought since February. Yeah, man. He had the one. I think he had the one fight. I think I'll be after the Tank loss, and he looked sharp in that fight. He ain't looked bad in that fight, but I ain't seen him since. Man. Angry Mexican was good. What he said. Am I looking? Yeah, man. I'm definitely looking forward to Virgil Ortiz this weekend, bro. I'm gonna see what he do. I want to see how he look this weekend. You know what I mean? I want to see how sharp Virgil Ortiz look. I want to see how he perform at 154 in his first fight. I definitely want to see it. He said, "Well, you looking forward to seeing Virgil actually make it to the fight?" Yeah, man. He said everything been good on the up and up. He training hard, just staying out the way, focusing, putting that work in. And yeah, hopefully, everything stay positive for him and he make it to the ring and do his thing. Because I mean, if Virgil is healthy on fight night this weekend, man, I expect him to stop this guy. I expect him to keep his KO ratio intact and stop this dude. Cleveland actors like that. That's the fight at 130. Yeah, that's a good fight at 130 too. Tevin had a fight, I think, not too long ago. I think he did. Let me look. I think he did. I think he had a fight not too long ago. He fought September 29th of last year. So that was his last fight, September 29th of last year. He got a stoppage. Virgil safety, I hope he's saying doctor telling him on boots should beat him up. Listen, man, they might run into each other at 54. That's still a possibility for real. Like Virgil, but the rattle stuff was BS. He's paid for the weight class. overworking. Should be good. I mean, I don't know. For me, it's tricky, right? Because I believe that was the situation. I believe that he did have it, and the reason why I didn't factor the weight in the way people did is because what people not realizing is one of the last times that he had a flare up, it was before he even got to the point where he cuts weight for camp, and it happened, right? So I can't explain it, but I know somebody came through here and they had a friend that had rhabdo, and they said it had nothing to do with the weight. It had nothing to do with weight, and they said they had a friend that passed away from it. That was a chef, so you would assume he was probably eating good and everything. So I don't know. I think it can help. You know what I mean? He's a big kid, like you know what I'm saying. I think he said something about working too hard for too long, something like that. But at that point, he didn't even get to that point, and it flared up. So whatever it is, man, I just hope he got it under control for the most part. And we could see it. Milan was good with it. He said one Tank to have a pit bull next since he's the man. Though hell no, we don't want to see that. Dante was good with it, bro. Russell talking about. Let's see the Los Santos. Yeah, let's see the fight. Yeah, man, I watch it. He said, and I say due to because of the statements he made. That's it. Yeah, because I know if you going through all that, I know just looking it up, it is rare. You know what I'm saying? So I hope whatever it was, hopefully going up in weight did help. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it did help. It works very hard all year round. Yeah. That's always a possibility. I think that's more so. Now I would say I would think that a flare up would come more so from him working too hard, overworking more so than his weight. Because like I said, the timing of it, you know what I mean? If you're not even cutting weight and going that hard yet, and you ain't even ramp it up in camp and that happens, it's something probably deeper. So whatever it is, hopefully they got it under control though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely want to see him, man. Tank versus Shakur or Loma. Only fights I want to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Tank versus Loma, but I know we ain't getting that because Loma about to fight Kambosos. I don't know if Shakur is expected to be in the ring around the time Tank gonna be coming back. So I don't know if you could put him in. You get what I'm saying? Well, I think one thing we really got to consider, as time go on, who's actually available when it's time for him to make a fight. That's the question. That's the real question. You know what I mean? And who's the best available opponent? And as long as that's a selection, I don't have an issue. I know who I would want to see, but who I want to see might not necessarily be available. So I'm also aware of that. So I don't know. I'm not gonna cry if you know what I'm saying, if it ain't one of those guys. He's working hard to keep his weight down. 7 pounds do wonders for him. The power would carry. Yeah. I hope. Yeah. I think he'll be strong up there for sure. I'm gonna be prepared since different networks, so I guess that one. Who knows, man? I wonder, man. Loma need to win first. Yeah, you know, he gotta get that dub first, cause they ain't putting him in there with nobody dangerous without winning first. You get what I'm saying? I come with Tank. When it's Tank, I only want to see him fight these guys. He fight anybody, people. Yeah, Ryan, a great fight. Yeah, man. I feel you, man. I'll be right with y'all though. Anything's passing on, sure. Let's just go up. But for Ortiz, for Virgil, could he become a champion? I say if he can stay healthy. That's my biggest question for Virgil. It ain't his skill set, talent, none of that. I think he checked those boxes, man. It's just a matter of how good he can continue to get. And again, just the health for me. You know what I mean? If he can stay healthy, then he should be okay. If he can stay healthy, he should be fine. Last fight, 35. I just hope 35-year-old Russell sometimes got faster and more skill, because moving up with no punch of power, recipe for disaster. You know that ain't happen. You know that ain't happen, bro. You know that ain't happen. Man, but listen, I'll say this, you might not got, more skilled and faster, but you can get smart, you know what I mean? You can use them smarts, your IQ. And he's still fast, right? But again, man, if you talking about jumping from 26 to 35, that's rough. But 126 to 130, we talking, man. It's some good fights for you there. Like I said. Yeah, he might have a couple more. He might have a couple more left in him. TD, he might have a couple more left in him. Ray Davis was good with it, fam. He said, "What's the problem?" Bob thought Kambosos will walk through when he walks out the champ like he did with Tia. Just another oversight of Kambosos waiting to happen. Yeah, but the thing is though, right? When we talking about the gap between him and Loma, man, is wild. Like Loma gonna beat him up. I really believe so. I think Loma that's the whole reason that he's being put in there with him, is like because he need a win back and he need to be put in there with somebody that he could look good against. He mess around, stop Kambosos late. Mess around, stop him late. Guy talking from V8, he talking, get in there. Man, facts, Dante, get in there. The only big fight option for Tank next if he moves up. So we might get that material. That's what Dan Raphael said last I talked to him. Yeah. The hell you talking about? Nah, Angry Mexican, I ain't touch on that just yet. Kambosos is not A class fighter. Absolutely not. And that's why I say Loma's gonna style on him. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point he in there. You get what I'm saying? I think Loma gonna beat him convincingly, possibly stop him late. You get what I'm saying? I think that's how that might go. I don't see too many scenarios where Kambosos pull it off. And look, you got to think, y'all. You look at Kambosos' last 3 outings. He got back-to-back L's from Dev, and then he moved on to Maxie Hughes, and he got dominated, in my opinion, there. He looked terrible. So he on the skid. He on the downslide. He's been a product of circumstance again, like getting the opportunity to call himself a champion to any effect. He's just a title holder because it guaranteed, just like last time, he's going to lose the belt immediately. You get what I'm saying? Aisha, peace and blessings. Queen, happy new year. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Get out of here, man. Now Loma stopping Georgie too easy to hit. Yeah, I think he gonna run them numbers up on him. TD Remo was good, bro. Campbell, the young gatekeeper for Top Rank, former unified champ on paper for Keyshawn, etc. I'm telling you, he literally fooled TD for Remo for however long he want to stick in there. You know what I mean, Loma got to make a statement too. I think they giving him the right opponent to do so. I really do. They could beat Kambosos at 35. Me too. Split decision, shorty. You know it. Happy New Year, Queen. Mike was good with it, fam. Happy New Year to you, family. Speaking Max Hughes, maybe Shakur next opponent. Bad not. Hell nah. We don't want that. But what my thinking is though, Ray, and something I was hearing people talk about, Loma could still potentially be in the cards for Shakur after a Kambosos fight, but it's one of those things you just gotta wait and see. Problem with angles and movement, and you fighting Loma, yeah, it's gonna get bad, Dante. It's gonna get bad, bro. I think Maxie was touching him, Loma about to slap him. I'm telling you. Loma gonna be putting them fisticuffs to him. I'm trying to tell you. Then he's ready to get back in the ring in March, so let's see who else available for him as well. Yeah, Matias, I can't wait to see him back, yo. He a dog for real. Matias a real dog, man. Matias is a dog for real though. Matias not versus Tank not happening, bro. Nah. I mean the whole thing is, man, there's some other people that definitely need to mix it up at 140. And I keep saying to people, as long as Tank at 35 comfortably, you might as well mix and match his name with other 35 pounders until we hear different. I mean, we hear he going up or something like that, and I'll throw his name in the hat with everybody at the top at 140. But respectfully, I'm not mad at him. I don't look at it no type of way. I mean, like when you got people on record saying that he's not even a 35 pounder, he a 30 pounder, and he at 35, and people expecting 40, that's just expecting a lot, especially if you expect him to give up, you know, what he's worked for, right? So he still got some fights to make at 35. I don't know why people act like they're not there, but they there for him. I just gotta wait and see what happened. Bob was using the edge, Loma, the little shot. Hey, man. Hey, Ray. You thinking like me, bro. We thinking alike, man. I was thinking that too. I said, I think he gonna dangle the Loma fight like a little carrot over his head. I just think that'd be a play. Now, I ain't saying that's a fact, but I just think that could be a play. But another thing, if Top Rank could find themselves over there on Amazon Prime too, under the same umbrella with PBC, man, that should knock down that side of the street garbage, man. That was my thinking. Maybe I'm thinking too, optimistic about it, but it's just what it is. I just can't boast to say he's been training for Loma for years. He gonna be like, you already know how he be coming. I've been training for this opportunity for years. I always knew I'd be here. Like, yeah, whatever, dude. Man, he was pissing me off in them press conferences with Haney, man. He was pissing Haney off. That shit was funny, man. Kambosos is a character, bro. He know, just know this. He know when them lights and them cameras on, bro. He know when them lights and cameras on. It's 2024. I need somebody to call the Phenom Boots Ennis out, and mean it. What's the name? Mean it. Speaking of him, speaking of Boots Ennis, bro. You know, this guy and his team been adamant that they want to fight Boots. I mean, it's the art of war. Kambosos, he better not never say that again. I promise you, yo. I'm done with him. Yo, he better not ever say that again. No press conference. But young Barrios, his team, man, young Barrios and his team, they want that Boots in the smoke. You know what I mean? They said they're fighting. I see him overlooking Kambosos. And Boots got to prove himself. He said it, the art of war deception, make him believe. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. It's funny that he's saying the art of war deception, make them believe. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't believe his ass, Ray. I don't believe him. I don't know about you, but I don't believe Kambosos. He gonna have to show me. He not about to get another like Teofimo, like not in your right mind, not mentally, physically, emotionally, where you need to be to perform on the level on the night. It's not going to be that. You getting a Lomachenko that just cried on national television. You know what I mean? I cried on pay-per-view in front of everybody. He got beat by a young stud in Devin Haney. You know what I mean? He shed some tears. He ain't even wait till he got in the car. He cried in the back. You know what I'm saying? He going to get back out there. And it's the killer. He going to beat Kambosos up in Australia where he from. You know what I'm saying? And get some Australian fans and the belt. Loma about to be set up, bro. That's the only dude I know that could turn down a title shot or just reject it, however you want to look at it, and he still got an opportunity on the other end for him. Like, it's crazy. After Barrios lose the Boots, they should give him another title shot. A couple fights after that. I like Barrios. Me too, man. Me too. I like Barrios. I do. And beat by Virgil. That Tank beat Barrios down. I think it would be worse with Boots here, man. It's that we was taught stud is a funny word. It is. Because I'm stupid. Oh man. Yeah, I like Barrios, man, but I think the buck stops with Boots, respectfully, man. That's that young killer right there. That's not the guy. That's not the guy to make your name off right now. Like it is. Unfortunately, it's not. But you know, like I said, I was talking to somebody on the phone about this situation, and I don't know, because I hear this WBC belt talk, but I don't know if they'll end up putting him in a situation where he got 2 belts that easy. I just don't know. I don't know. Bro was making a good point with that. I don't know if they'll throw him another alley-oop in that way. It'll be for 2 belts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy because he halfway there. If he get that, he halfway there. He get another belt, he halfway there. He grab a WBC strap, he halfway there. Timer just pulled it up. Bob got him wrapped up. Oh man, what is that, man? What is that, Cal? Let me hold on. I usually be getting updates and stuff. Respect the Barrios for 1 year. I respect him and his team adamant. They're confident that they can go in there and fight a Boots and his level talent, man. That's impressive, man. Barrios don't duck no smoke. That he believes he could win. That'll be a good fight. Oh man. Rashidi Ellis, yeah, man. That's a good fight. That's a good fight for Boots. But damn, Rashidi Ellis been inactive since the Villa fight. So I don't know. I want to see that dude more active before he jump in there with a Boots, because like inactivity is a fighter's worst nightmare, young or old, man. That inactivity be biting, man. That shit hit different. In a sense, it's like nobody wants to fight Boots. Yeah, it's Barrios. You know what I'm saying? Like Barrios is the guy. Barrios want that. He want that smoke. Hold on. What you? My bad. Let me go to what bro said. Showtime, the guy. What's good with it, man? Happy New Year, family. What's good with it, Barrios? How we fought 2 A-level talents, Thurman and Tank. Yeah, man. And Boots, that'll be a kick. That'll be the kicker. That's tough though. It's a prime name. Is it coming off a VA loss or is it a unification? As long as Boots is at 147. I believe Haney will be at 140. Yeah, he ain't going to 147. Not with Boots there, because that's some people going to immediately ask for that fight. Immediately. And the pressure going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. Like, I don't know if people going to want to deal with that. I don't know if they're going to want to deal with that. But I don't know why you would jump up anyway when you look damn good at 140. You know what I'm saying? You look damn good. If you do, you'll probably... Oh yeah, I think I see what you put Cal. I think because he got one more fight left, so that would be that one more fight before he done over there in Top Rank. So I think that's what that option is. Cal, if you still here, Showtime, the guy. Salute to my guy. Happy New Year, family. Appreciate the love, fam. So I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be against seeing him fight a Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? People think that dude is dangerous anyway, and I like him. He a hell of a talent. Like, it'll be a fun fight to watch.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Haney only staying for 2 or 3 more fights. Yeah, all them straps locked up the top rank outside the WBA. That might be a reason to stay put, but at least for definitely, you definitely got one more fight, and then you still could, view the landscape, man, see how everything looking. Yeah, man, I don't see him staying there for too long, but I definitely see him being there for at least 2 to 3 more fights, like you said, at least, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but 2 to 3 more fights at least, and that's at the least. He ain't got no advantage over Boots, but if you go up there, I want that fight. I think everybody gonna want that fight, Dante, and I think that's gonna be the problem. Everybody gonna want it, but that's not gonna be a fight. I don't think they will. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. They gonna have to show me that one, and I ain't taking nothing from them. But I just feel like that's very, very dangerous. You don't play like that with your career. You don't do that. I think that you just be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? And again, you won't have no advantages in that fight. Respectfully, I don't see many many advantages in that fight, if any. I don't see it. I don't see it. See, I used to I want to see Boots and Devin fight too. Yeah, 47. Hell yeah, get it to me. But in the meantime, at 40, let's see these 140 matchups until you get there, right? But when you get there, I get it. I'm right with y'all. Somebody got 5 Boots right now. Career suicide, bro. That's career. Man, that's a career threatening. Nah, I ain't gonna say it like that, but man, that's a tough out, I think. Just jumping. I don't know. Oof, man. Boots Ennis, man, that'd be tough. He's just so damn this dude could be fighting at 54 if he chose to, right? Nah, it's dangerous. That's a dangerous fight. But look, if you in his weight class, yeah. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Leave that right to the Lord. You just ignore, just go on ahead and make your bones at 140, man. Do your thing, big dog. No Boots the cheat code, but I hear more people bigging up Devin, so why not Boots? Devin calling out Thurman. I mean, him, I think the difference in Boots and Thurman right now is the profile, right? Thurman would be like a name, right? That would still be a name for somebody, right? He only got 1 loss, but Thurman about what, 35? Right? 35 years old with a name, with 1 loss, right? Inactive. Some similarities there, man. Like, I think that's the difference. Boots is 26 years old, much younger, more active, much more dangerous. Like, you get what I'm saying? Chief Wildfire say, I got to see Boots in there with someone that has feet. At the Karen fight, he said he need to work on cutting off the ring. Yeah, and that's just an honest observation. But the thing is, cutting off the ring consistently, like, I just don't think he was prepared for that guy to move that much. And he was just unprepared for that. And I think that's what we've seen. Other than that, I think Boots is who he is, right? I think I don't feel like somebody with good feet is just going to be an issue. I think Karen, that's all he had. You get what I'm saying? That's all he presented. Like, he was just full survival mode, you know what I'm saying, from the word go. You know what I mean? Nah, hell no. 88 Sports Talk was good with it. I'm getting up there to become undisputed. Other dudes at 35 better stop him. Man. Kyle Sports was good, family. Hashtag JBT was good with it. He said, y'all just want to see Devin get beat the fuck out. Yeah, this is a tough fight, bro. And haters would say Devin is picking old boxers if he fights Thurman. I mean, my thing, he said he hanos though because of Black Jesus, right? It did say that. I'm gonna take it from his mouth. I look at it like this: he would fit that profile respectfully. You dig what I'm saying? And people will say that, and they won't be off base. They won't be off base with it. It'd just be a tough pill for certain people to swallow. But if I could look at an individual's last 3 opponents, and they all 34, 35 years old. Dudes not looking like they best. Dude being inactive. 1 loss, got a name. I'm seeing similarities. I'm seeing strategy in this. Although it's still a risk, I'm not going to knock it. Fighting, he went up and fought Thurman. I would respect the hell out of that. Win, lose, or draw. Either that'd be crazy. That's not no automatic win. Like, you get what I'm saying? But it's risky as hell, you know what I mean? But I see strategic risk. You get what I'm saying? You playing it smart. You get what I'm saying? You test the waters out with a Thurman as opposed to a Boots, I would think, right? If that's their thinking, and that would probably be their reasoning for mentioning a Thurman over a Boots, and that's what I would think. You get what I'm saying? Let me test the water out with this veteran, older fighter that been around for a while. He got power. You get what I'm saying? The last dude he thought just had power. 1 loss, a vet at the weight class. Get what I'm saying? Respect, got a name. You know what I'm saying? So I see the similarities there, but Keith Thurman wouldn't be nothing to play with either, because you won't be able to box circles around him for 12 rounds. I wouldn't see the fight playing out that way. He said people have spoken want to see Boots in there with some of the feet better than Haney. I mean, who's there? That's the thing. Who's there? You can't the Shakur movements in Los Santos fight. And now, hell no. That wasn't that. That definitely wasn't that. Shakur wasn't in survival mode. It was different because he was really running for his life. You get what I'm saying? Like, he really didn't want to engage at all. Whereas you had a guy constantly pressing. You know what I'm saying? Boots was pressing the entire night. You know what I'm saying? Devin Santos had his moments where he was getting backed up on the back foot as well, waiting, trying to counter punch. He was trying to be a counter puncher too that night. So that's why that fight played out the way it did. You had 2 guys. One guy clearly told people he was bluffing you because he wasn't 100%. The other guy never caught on, and he was doing very similar, you know what I mean, movements, and he was doing the same thing. He just did a little bit more offensively, but didn't land. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But Karen, that's totally different. Karen ain't hell no. Think fought and beat Thurman at 47 at the Barrios. You telling me people wouldn't be talking about Tank versus Boots? Hell yeah, they'd be talking about Tank versus Boots. Absolutely, but that's my thing though, because you go up there and fight Keith Thurman, Boots is automatically, especially beat him, Boots automatically on the table for you. Automatically. It's like there's no way around that right there. Karen landed more shots than Edwin. Hey, maybe. I don't even know. I don't remember what he landed, but it wasn't nothing was effective. Like, he wasn't there to try to win the fight. You get what I'm saying? At all. He clearly wasn't there to win. If he'd have landed every punch he threw, he still would have lost. That's how ineffective he was. Like, he just didn't want to, he didn't want to fight at all. I don't know what he did. I don't know what the numbers was, but I don't care about that. That don't mean he came to win. He definitely, it's just 2 different fights, man. 2 different fights. The numbers don't dictate the style of fighters. 2 totally different styles, man. You can't compare Shakur and Karen. Like, they don't fight nothing alike. Put on his opponent, shut people up, like Boots shut people up, beating Vila, yeah. That's what it's going to take. They'll be right back quiet after he beat somebody's ass. That's all. First they was throwing Shakur in front of the bus, and now they're using Boots. Stop ducking for your fighter. That can move around the ring like Karen and beat Boots. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm telling you, y'all mixing up fighters, man. He wouldn't fight that way. You get what I'm saying? If y'all think that he has a chance, look, it's blessings to you, bro. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. At all. And let's be honest, Karen didn't win at all. Like, it ain't so. Again, hell no, he not gonna do what Karen did and win. He gonna lose. That he might even gonna get stopped. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna play with y'all. In my opinion, fight Boots Ennis, he getting stopped. And that's not no slight to him or nothing he bring to the table. I believe in weight acclimation, bro. And that's that. You don't go in there playing with nobody like that. This man putting himself in the matrix in live time in fights and commencing to beating people ass. Like, nah, bro, leave that dude alone. Go ahead. All right, nah. Matter of fact, nah, go ahead and fight him. He can't cut the ring off. Yeah, Karen did. He exposed Boots. Yeah, you might as well, because he ain't got no feet. And you know what you do to people that ain't got no feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what you do with people ain't got no feet. Nah, go fight him, matter of fact. Yeah, I take that back. Nah, Boots, Boots got to show me something, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Think Boots at 54 when he slides through. I say he better hope he moved to 54 when he slides through. I say he better hope. Better hope they're not in the same weight class campaigning at the same time, because people going to immediately demand that fight. Nothing more, nothing less. You know how people is. Leon, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Boots Ninjas lights out. I'm telling you, don't go in there playing with no JARON Ennis. I mean, thinking you about to just maneuver around for 12 rounds and slip a victory in there. That ain't gonna happen, Chief. You can get your ass. You gonna get your ass sent up. If Boots been done punched you back down to the other weight class, Boots will have you considering moving back down. Don't go out there playing with that, man. I see how Devin handles that Teal for Josh Taylor. See he can beat Boots. I'll tell you this. I get what you're saying, but that still wouldn't be a gauge for me, because I think if Teal was to go up and fight Boots, he'd get stopped too. I just think Boots is on he's just too big, too strong for those guys specifically. You get what I'm saying? And they won't be able to hurt him nowhere near the way he'd be able to hurt them. And and just consider the fact, right, that and they get hit in every fight. Now, obviously, the Regis fight was like a flawless victory. That was as close as you could get. But that won't be the case with a JARON Ennis in front of you. That's athletic, just as athletic as you, if not more, naturally. You get what I'm saying? And step for step, he can do everything you could do, and you have no physical advantages, no obvious advantages there. That's just an extremely tough fight to win. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you consider, and if he ain't had no experience at the weight class, Boots Ennis not the guy to test the waters against. This is why, respect to them, Lons was good with it, fam. This is why you heard them speak on something about a Keith Thurman, not Boots Ennis, right? Because it would make more sense for you to test a veteran guy that's older, probably on his way out. And that's no slight of shade. That's still a dangerous fight. That's Keith Thurman, right? But you would probably, and that's still risky to test the waters against, right? That's a former world champion, man. You can't. He only lost once to Manny Pacquiao, so that's a risky fight. But I think it's not as risky as a young, up-and-coming, hungry guy like a Boots Ennis that's, entering his physical prime, if not already in it. So you get what I'm saying? I think the danger is still there either way. That's why I would respect the fight if you're doing it. But we talking about Boots. I don't give a damn who you beat at 40. You not beating Boots at 47. None. Respectfully, none of these dudes right now, in my opinion, respectfully, that are at 140 can move up to 147 and in their first fight beat Boots Ennis. I would pick absolutely not one guy in the whole entire of 140 to move up and in their first fight beat Boots. Respectfully, that's just me. I don't see it. I don't see it. Do y'all know what Boots would do? Regis and Josh Taylor. Mario about to get smoked. That pack gonna be smoked. Ain't no was in the same weight class as Tank and nothing happened. That's because they ain't really want to fight him, in my opinion, frequent. You know what I mean? They ain't really want to fight him. And I don't know if the opportunities was there the way fans would like to believe they was either. Because I think dudes had obligations, man. Like when you got dudes got their last 3 to 4 or 5 fights lined up, talking about they want to fight somebody else, it just looks suspect to me, respectfully. And that's not taking no side. That's just how I observe it. But if you see it different, it's respect to you. I get it. I mean, I get it. Salute to my baby girl, Miss JusDueBoxing. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. I say it's tough for Boots, for both Boots. Never been in there with a Haney. Nah, I don't see it that way, because again, you're not gonna be able to do anything he can't do in there. And I don't think Haney is the natural athlete that JARON Ennis is, respectfully. Like, this is a guy that people done say remind him of Roy Jones and shit like that. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, just think about that. Like, yeah, he never been in there with no Haney, but it won't be unfamiliar territory. And I just think Boots would be too big, too strong right now. Like, that's a crazy jump. Like, that's wild. Like, I don't see no scenario where he beats Boots Ennis. I don't give a damn if he had 3 fights at the weight class and fought him. That's just me. From what I see from him, You got to be more physically than that to beat that guy. You're not going to just outbox him for 12 rounds. He's going to be step for step. Athletically, he'll be in step with you. You're not going to be faster than him. You're not going to be sharper. We talking about a guy that can switch from southpaw to orthodox, and we know that you got a history of struggling with southpaws that can actually box. Come on, what we talking about, y'all? Come on, man. I listen, I don't want to knock nobody, but that's tough. That's tough. He going to get in there and beat Boots Ennis? Whew, man. I don't know. That's it. Bruce Gas, what's good? OG, how you feeling? Happy New Year to you. Salute to everybody in the building. Happy New Year to the fan. Everybody wanted Boots versus Thurman. Now they mad Devin want to fight. Nah, they not mad, but Devin don't want that fight. Devin don't want that fight. That's just giving him credit for something that he don't want. It's nothing in the world tells you Devin want to fight Boots Ennis. And that's crazy to even push that, because that man is at 140, and I'm not asking him to go up there and fight Boots Ennis. But if you are at 47, then that's a different conversation. But now you at 140, look like you comfortable there, and I expect to see you, you know what I mean, try to, you know, put some more scalps on your resume there. I mean, Gary Antoine Russell can move and get Boots flashbacks. I'll tell you what, respect to him, man. I see what he did as an amateur. I like those fights, but I don't think he'll do it either. I don't think he'll do it, but I think you can give him a good fight, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying Boots just blows out everybody, but then that's a different fighter too. That's a totally different fighter, and they got some history. You know what I'm saying? And he's a lot stronger physically. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a totally different situation, but Haney outbox him if they ever make that fight? Hell no. Haney gets stopped if they ever make that fight. Haney will get stopped. Respect to him, he will get stopped, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'll be right up here to praise. If Haney ever beats JARON Ennis in boxing, period, I will get up here and call him Hanos and all that other stuff y'all be calling him. I promise you. And that's no slight to him. I just don't think that's a fight that he can win based on what I've seen. He has no advantages over Boots Ennis, and he does nothing in the ring better than him, in my opinion. Like, I just don't see it. And then the size difference, like, I don't give a damn. Don't tell me about no weight. I'm talking about a dude that's really physically strong and punching hard in both hands and can switch hit at the drop of a hat. And you know you struggle with southpaws, and then this is a bigger southpaw. You get what I'm saying? Arms is long as hell too. Nah, bro. Hell no. That's a matchup nightmare. Hell no. No, hell no. I don't see it, bro. That's a body. I'm telling you. They call him Mr. Catch a Body, man. I'm telling you. And he getting stopped in that fight. And that's just my opinion, bro, if they ever made it. But again, I'm not asking them to lose. No, I'm not asking them to fight Boots Ennis. None of that weird shit. All I want to see is the fights that he say he won at 140. That's it. That's all I'm asking out of him. But that Boots Ennis stuff, that's biting off more than you can chew, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? That's no. No. And he don't fit the bill of like where y'all going. That Boots is not in the direction where they're going, respectfully. That's the best way I could say it. Boots Ennis is not in their foreseeable future. I don't see that. And again, I don't think they scared. It's not a matter of that. It's just that people, you know, do smart business, bro. I think that'd be a bad fight. You get what I'm saying? That'd be really trying to prove something. And I really respect it, win, lose, or draw, like I said, but I just don't see no scenarios where he go in there and dust Boots off. Hell nah. No. What? Nah, man. Like this dude this guy got a reputation for getting stronger as the fight go on. Like, nah, that's bad. It's all bad. And just the athleticism, the natural, he's naturally gifted when it comes to athleticism. He's a naturally gifted athlete to me. I just don't, you know, Haney's a hell of an athlete too, but I think Boots, the fact that he could switch and do things like he's a natural, like he do that shit effortlessly. So I don't know. I just think that's a lot going up against, you know what I mean, to go up against, but whatever, man. Look, he go in there and do it. Kudos to him, man. He'll get all my credit and then some. And I'll be up here calling him young Hanos and all that other stuff too, like I said. And you know, he ain't the dude to be trying to step up and fill out the weight class. Yeah, let me see if I could let me maneuver into the weight class. Yeah, you know who I want? I want Boots. Yeah, all right. Okay, you sure? You sure? Because Villa, even though he don't speak English, he was talking a good game too, wasn't he? He was talking a good game, man. Boots went in there and put the pause on that man. Man, he put the pause on. Oh, because he knows that fight ain't happening. Yeah, for real. yeah, facts. I'm telling you, just Boots. About to have all the stones up there. 47. He is frequent. I believe you. I'm right with you. I think he is. I think 147 is Boots to win. I really do. Haney wanted Russell so bad a few years ago. Now he want to utter his name. Haney leads the division right facing Antoine Russell. They never mention it without it. You know people want to see that. That's why I say I'm not jumping him to a whole nother weight class because I'm not a guy that's, like, listen, if you're there, you're there. Then I'm asking for all the fights because you with all the smoke. But you're at 40, so respect to you and what you carving out a path there. You got the Regis fight, you got a belt. I think you got other meaningful fights there at 40. You know what I'm saying? You got some real good matchups there. Gary Antoine Russell gotta happen to me. Nah, not that back and forth that y'all had. The history with the Mr. Gary Russell too. Nah, I would love Gary Antoine Russell and Devin Haney gotta be a fight. Like, I would love to see that. That's must-see TV. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a chess match. It's gonna be a war of attrition. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be fun. That's I'll pay for that. You could take my money right now for that. Because I know it's gonna be a good fight, and I ain't being funny. Devin Haney showed me something in that fight with Regis, man, that I liked his temperament in that fight. He was really willing to me, in my opinion, take chances. He didn't fight a super safe fight. He just fought a super smart fight. It's a difference, right? He didn't look like he was overly worried about nothing in there. He was like swimming without getting wet. He was in his bag. He was having fun. He was having fun in there. So, I mean, if that approach, and I'm only just gonna go off what I seen, that's the only fight there. That's what he showed me. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be his temperament going into fights, his willingness to take chances because he's healthier. He feel more 100%. Go ahead and do it because I think that'll make a great fight with him and Gary Antoine Russell. It's a different style. I think he got some educated feet. He damn sure he ain't gonna be stuck in cement. He can close the gap very well. He can hit you on a lot of different angles, and he can make the fight very rough for you. He could really test your metal in there. You get what I'm saying? And Haney could really test his IQ. You get what I'm saying? He gonna test his physicality right off the bat, and Haney gonna test his IQ. And you get what I'm saying? You can't tell me that's not a good matchup. It's a hell of a matchup. It's a fun fight. That's why I ain't jumping on the 147 just yet. I would like to see the fights at 140. I think they're real fights and good ones. Haney Ryan, I don't really care for it, but it'd be great for the sport. Juice was good with it. I can't really say that I'm excited, but I ain't mad at it. I get the criticism that's gonna come with it though, but I ain't mad at the fight because I think stylistically it could be a fun fight. It could be an interesting fight. Haney is not the biggest puncher. Brian has shown a ability to be able to take somewhat of a punch, right? So I think that would make for an intriguing fight, especially if we talking about a decision type fight. We get to see 12 rounds of them two going back and forth with their previous history in the amateurs at 3-3. They tied at the neck. You get what I'm saying? That'd be a tiebreaker. The storyline behind it, just on some boxing stuff, it's a good storyline. But see, the negativity that's going to come with that is when you only see fights as meaningful fights if you're a part of them. If it's somebody else, then it's less than. That's the only issue with it, right? If you let a fight be what it is, if somebody else is fighting them, then when you fight that guy, people don't have that footnote to go off and say, well, you shitted on it when this guy fought him. Now you fighting him, so you don't have to worry about all that extra blowback. So again, I'm not really going to focus too heavily on it. I'm going to bring it up because it's been said, but I think it's a good fight. Got a good storyline on some boxing stuff. It's cool. Like, there's no reason why they can't make a fight. You get what I'm saying? And it's not, anything can happen. We see upsets all the time. So, I mean, look, maybe he could land the left hook, you know what I mean? And not even win the fight, just make it interesting or make it fun. So that's all I want to see. So, my thing is if Ryan Garcia truly wants this fight the way he was talking about wanting that Tank fight, then cool. I definitely want to see. If he ain't clout chasing and just, he really want this opportunity, yeah, I'll watch it. They're going to miss Russell and Matiz at 140. Devin, in my opinion, man, people going to be pissed off about that, man. They ain't going to like it. MJ said, Ryan, right hook catch. It's a wrap for Devin's chin. Hey, man, look, he can make it interesting for sure. That's all I'm saying. But I already know where I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards Dev outboxing him, you know what I mean? And beating him up, you know what I'm saying? So, But I look at Ryan like he is a guy that as long as he upright, he has that level of danger. He got that speed and that power, and it's always there. So, and he ain't afraid to let his hands go and try. So that's what would make the fight interesting. He actually try. So it'll be fun because he got speed to kind of keep up a bit. So that's the interesting thing. It's not a complete wash the way people think. Like, and they familiar with each other. I know they've gotten better since then, or in their own way, especially with Haney, obviously. And he been getting a ton of experience lately. You know what I mean? The edge is obviously with him, but it's still an intriguing matchup. You get what I'm saying? I can look past the comments that he made about the fight when Tank fight. I can look past that. I can acknowledge it, but I must still look at that fight for what it is. Ryan is a guy that he's still a danger as long as he's on his feet, right? You get what I'm saying? He got some real punching power. You know what I mean? But again, ultimately, I lean towards Dev beating him because I just think that those qualities that Dev have, he ain't gonna be able to overcome. Like, for one, being smarter fighter and being the more disciplined fighter inside the ring, like those are going to put Ryan in positions to make mistakes over and over. His lack of discipline and commitment, that should have come back to hurt him against a fighter like Devin with that type of style. Yeah, so, and I think he might be put in a situation where he got to over rely on his athleticism, his speed, or his power, and that might backfire. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need a plan B or so. You can't just come in there with one game plan. And the Tank so he could box, but not with Haney. Listen, it's not that he can't box with him. Like, I ain't saying that. You know what I mean? But just different fighters. Like, these rounds that, and I said this before, I don't make no excuses for Tank. Those so-called rounds that people be winning on him, I'm just not impressed by that because I've seen it before. And it's just not enough, right? Like, I said this before, and I could be wrong. I would love to ask Tank this personally, even one of his coaches, and see what they think about this. I don't think Tank boxes, and this might sound crazy, I don't think he boxes to win rounds. I just don't think he does that. I don't think. and reason why I say that, reason I'm saying that, I'm not saying he wants to lose rounds, right? He obviously trying to win the round, but I don't think that's the number one priority, how it is for a guy that typically can't shut your lights out, that has to have that kind of mentality round by round. I got to beat you every single round. With him, he boxes to hurt you. And it's just that simple. It always looked like that to me. Yeah, he want to win the rounds as well. He didn't want to lose rounds. Nobody do, and be down in the fight. But I just think his priority is to hurt you. You know what I mean? To figure out what you're doing and figure out what punches he need to put out there to hurt you and get you up out of there, to make sure you don't make it to the final bell. And again, I don't think he just chasing a knockout, because I don't think he would produce knockouts at a high rate as he do if he was chasing it. I just think it's the IQ and him really understanding himself and being able to figure out the guy that's on the other end of him. And I think that's how he fights. So when I seen Ryan had this very mild success, I'm just not overly impressed because it's nothing different than what other fighters have done in the past. And if Tank sort of has you fighting at his pace, you get what I'm saying? You in trouble. And the reason why I say he don't necessarily box to win rounds, you cannot tell me a guy that's thrown 6 to 8 punches necessarily was trying to win that round blow for blow. Like, you get what I'm saying? He's setting you up. So he can afford to play that kind of game with you because, again, he got that equalizer, but it's not just the equalizer. It's the IQ to be able to catch up to you and hit you with the equalizer and get you out of there. So I don't know. It's just a different mentality with him. And again, I'm not going to be overly impressed until you show me you can do something other than get some oohs and ahs from out the crowd. Like, put that man in a situation he ain't been in, make him uncomfortable, stagger him, hurt him, like really like put something on him. But if you're not doing that, I think you just buying your time. And the most you're going to get is a good fight. You know what I mean? You put up a good effort. And I think, you know what I mean, if you don't really got a true game plan, you're going to lose. The fight to be better numbers than Tank next tune-up. He said Haney's going to find around. That silly shell get him beat up against Haney, man. Yeah, really, that get him picked apart. He'd be too sharp if he start doing that. And he'll show him the difference between him and Oscar Duarte. See, Oscar Duarte was he had some mild success on that weird ass Victorville shell. You know what I'm saying? But against Haney, I think he's a sharpshooter, and he'll pick him apart doing that. That it's not something that somebody taught him how to do. It's not something that he mastered. Nah, he'll get picked apart. He'll get picked apart. I'm saying chance that the sales will be high. Yeah. I mean, look, I won't say he don't stand a chance, but the likelihood of him winning is just not as high as as people would like it, or as he would probably think it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just not to me. You're dealing with a guy that's got far more experience than you over the years. He even got a few more fights than you. Again, you know what I mean? Far more accomplished. Like he doing his thing. He got his confidence riding. He ain't had to get knocked out. He feeling good at 140. You ain't really comfortably been at 140 yet. Like, yeah, man, you gonna get your ass. It's gonna get your ass touched up. Yeah, that Victorville shell crazy. That Victorville shell crazy. I got you, Cal. Appreciate you, bro. I see. Yeah, that Victorville shell something different, bro. Something diferente. Till my little egg against Jermaine Ortiz and fall out the tournament. I mean, look, bro, I can't say that possibility doesn't loom over his head, because we've seen him do it in the past. We've seen him have like a good performance, shaky performance, good performance. You know, he could be a little hot and cold, but if that Josh Taylor fight was an indication of him getting his together, you know what I'm saying? Getting his ish together, man. I don't see no reason why he can't beat Jermaine Ortiz. You get what I'm saying? That's a meaningful fight. That's a big opportunity for Jermaine Ortiz, and we see how he approached the fight with Loma. Like the dude rise to the occasion, bro. He don't lay down, man. So what Tank talking about, man? What Tank talking about, Cal? He said it's no running away. Have fun. What you talking about here? What y'all think he talking about right there, man? What y'all think Tank talking about? Drew, what's good with it, bro? Happy New Year, Brody. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. He said Jermaine can definitely upset Tio. I mean, the opportunity is there because he's a good fighter. And like I said, it's always that possibility that Teofimo would not be on top of his game and leave that back door open for that upset. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't expect it, man. I wouldn't be surprised, but going into that fight, seeing how Tio looked in his last fight, and I don't know if y'all seen Jermaine Ortiz's most recent outing. I ain't gonna say he looked bad, but it wasn't the best. It didn't look the best to me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't overly impressed. It didn't give me that Lomachenko kind of performance vibe, I'll tell you that. So he got something to prove too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just think Tio a better fighter than him. I think he a better fighter than him. Jermaine been drained at 35. Yeah. Coming up to 140. Yeah. That's why I had wrote that in his comments. I asked him one day. I wrote in his comments one day. Are you going to 140? And he liked the comment. So that's like a confirmation. I guess he like, yeah. You know what I mean? You take your ass to 140. He put this up earlier, so I'm assuming we talking Hanos clan. Champy said Jermaine Ortiz with Devin Haney. I think that could be a good fight, but I wouldn't. Again, man, I'm gonna keep saying this because I think this is something even the biggest of Devin Haney fans just kind of miss with him. The thing that is going to continue to help him and put him in position to win fights is the discipline, bro. Keep saying this. He couldn't fight the kind of fight against Regis if his discipline wasn't 8-1 in the ring. He like if you don't force the issue and you allow him to just go get comfortable and settle into what he's doing, he can make it a tough night for you if you got bad feet, obviously, right? But I'm not saying that'd be the case with Jermaine Ortiz. That's a way more competitive fight. But the thing that's going to continue to put him in position to win fights is his discipline. I tell you, it's second to none. Like, he stays the course. You get what I'm saying? He said, I feel like this year you got to start paying Javante for the style services. It's getting out of hand now. Man, Tank crazy. Okay, this is crazy. Twitter be wild. X be wild, don't it? He say he been doing this for years. He's a geeter. Okay. Damn, Tank. Sheesh. Okay. Appreciate that, Kyle. Appreciate that. Jermaine went 12 rounds with a guy Haney knocked out by the 5th round for a KO of the year. He did. He didn't look his best, Chief. That's that fight. He did have that fight. You're right. He did. That guy, he did. I wasn't overly impressed with the win. He got the win, but I was like, it ain't look, yeah, you know, it left a little bit to be desired. And again, some of that could be, I don't know, just him, or, you know, I would assume he gonna get up for a fight like Haney though. And I kind of hate that term a little bit because it's like you should be able to get up for any fighter. It's your career, right? But you get what I'm saying. I think the level of preparation and focus can intensify with an opportunity if it's a Haney that he got an opportunity to fight. I think he was moved up to 40. He's been missing weight. Yeah, I think the last one was there. Hold on, let me see. I think so. I think it was because he took his big. I think he finally took his big ass up there where he's supposed to be. Get your big ass where you belong. Oh, what is this? They wait. Yeah, this is pretty much 140 because they came in 137 and changed both of them. So that's 140 pretty much. That's what that fight was at. So there it go. Deep Free was good with it, fam. Happy New Year. What's good with it? So yeah, I think for the foreseeable future, you see that he's supposed to be fighting Teo next. So he's fighting Teo next. He obviously going his ass to 140 where he belong because he big as hell. Mill City was good with it, bro. Was good with you, man. And I think it's a good fight, man. Happy New Year to everybody in the building. It's a good fight. It's a good fight for him, but again, I just lean towards Teo beating him. It should be competitive. It should be entertaining. But I seen how you know, Jermaine Ortiz look with a guy like bro said that Haney put to sleep. And I don't necessarily do triangle theories. I just felt like he should have looked better with a guy against a guy like that. You know what I mean? Dude got what? Antonio Moran had 5 losses at the time. You know what I'm saying? So. And he went 10 rounds. He got a unanimous decision. So I ain't saying he looked terrible, but I just thought he could have looked better. You know what I'm saying? So again, you fighting Teofimo. That's you ramping your level of competition up. And if you being honest, I think Teofimo will be the best fighter you obviously got in the ring with. You get what I'm saying? You fought Loma, he beat Loma. Get what I'm saying? And even though some people thought you might have beat Loma, you still left that back door open for that decision because you slowed down in the back end and Loma started coming on strong toward the end of the fight. And I don't think it should have been a 12-rounder. I believe that Loma fight was a 12-rounder. Yeah, it shouldn't have been because he never even fought a 12-rounder. I think that them extra rounds was for Loma and he took advantage of that. And I think Jermaine Ortiz's inexperience cost him in them championship rounds in that fight because he never been 12. And Latham was good with it, fam. How you feeling, bro? Jermaine Ortiz has some things going on we don't know about, maybe, but I mean, you the thing is, MJ, right? I would give him that, right? I could agree with that, right? Because I think dudes is human, they ain't Superman, but shit, somebody just had a performance in which he won, and he had some things going on, and people just called it excuses. So it's like we in that type of climate. They're not allowed to have nothing going on. They still got to win. They signed the contract. They should have just pulled out. That's the energy people gonna give you. So you just got to know that. You just got to know that. Got to know. But look, I think it could be a good fight for him. We gonna find out. But I don't see him beating Teofimo. I don't think that's the guy to get Teo another loss. I expect Teo to stay focused, man. And again, he proved me wrong against Josh Taylor. I thought he had a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? He from the interview to the back and forth with his father, it just was looking wild for them for a second. But No, that man got in there and he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He beat Josh Taylor up. He looked like he took his confidence. He took his, when he said he was going to take his heart, he really looked like he did that. Josh Taylor looked like a defeated man. By the 5th, 6th round, he looked like a guy that knew he was going to lose. T.O. Jermaine will be competitive. Definitely, yeah, it'd be competitive. But I just think T.O. the better fighter. Maybe he proved me wrong. I just think T.O. going to beat him. But Jermaine is tough, though, man. Jermaine is tough, but see, what I notice is he be slowing down in the back end of them fights. Just had a 10-rounder. I felt like he did it a little bit in that. And he definitely did it in the Lomachenko fight. So I'm not going to go as far as to say he got gas tank issues, but, you know, I'm not going to say he got some gas tank issues, but I will say that I do see him slow down considerably in the back end of fights. Josh looked like Homer Simpson. That was funny. I don't know why. You stupid, bro. He said Josh Taylor looked like Homer Simpson. Roz, what's good with it? Salute to the Roz podcast. What's good with it? Seeing you out with the fam. Salute to you and the fam. Happy New Year to you, bro. Hope y'all enjoying the company of the fam, man. We'll see him with Bill Haney in his corner now. Oh, who that? See who with Bill Haney in his corner. Man, damn, that's funny though, man. Yeah, Josh Taylor. Speaking of Josh Taylor, man. I was reading today and I seen that Josh Taylor still sound like he want to campaign at 140 is wild. Like, I don't understand his issue. I guess he cool with messing up his career. That's what it seemed like. He just looked like he outgrew that division, and it's like he flirting with 47, but he don't want to go up there. He say he big and strong enough for 47, but he sees some fights at 40 for him or something to that effect. So I'm just like, man, this dude, I'm over Josh Taylor, bro. Yeah, man. I'm going to just say this, right? I hate to say people scared, but I'll say this. I'll say he just seemed hesitant about just going up to 47. Like, he just seemed like something stopping him. Like, because you flirting with the possibility, you talking about how you'll fare up there, you talking about how you big and strong enough for it. It's almost like you trying to convince the people that, you know, I'm good for 47, but I still want to do this at 40. Bro, you lost every belt. Like, you have 0 of the belts. What are you hoping to do? Get all the belts back again? Because you're not gonna do that, bro. 140 just got way too deep for that. So you get what I'm saying? You just playing yourself at this point, unless you trying to snatch up another title or it's just people that you want to fight again. I don't know what his deal is, but it seems like it's maybe some hesitation, maybe a lack of confidence of just going up to 47 with them Sharks at. Rick Thames, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Said Taylor wants a money fight. Man, who is money fight, though? You get what I'm saying? Who he gonna fight? Who the hell he gonna fight? I just don't know. Don't seem like he want that Catterall rematch. Don't seem like he want it. No, I mean, I don't know what his money at. I don't know what a money fight at for that dude. Josh Taylor really want to go to 47 at heart. That's what it seemed like. It just seemed like that, bro. It seemed like that. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, look, the last time I seen him look like an elite fighter was what? Jose Ramirez, was it? I think it was Jose Ramirez, because what was that? After that, it was Jack Catterall. He lost that fight. I don't give a damn what the scorecard say. He lost that. He got dropped and outlanded in every round except for one. And then you turned around and you got beat pretty much every round by Tio. Man, Tio, I beat you what? 9, 10, man, down there every round. What was that fight? Let me see. Tio beat the hell out of Josh Taylor, man. That's the last time I see him look elite to me. Yeah, it was Jose Ramirez. After that, he got the robbery win over Jack Catterall. That should have been a loss. He should have lost his titles then, and then he got his ass beat by Tio. Yeah, so the last time we seen him look like an elite fighter was in 2021. Just put that in perspective, y'all. The last time he looked at the top of his game, Josh Taylor was in 2021. We in 2024 now. Fresh the first day, but we there. So just think about that. That's the last time he looked like an elite fighter. His last 2 outings, he got smashed out. He got smashed. He got shot. He was getting his ass beat against Jack Catterall. Should I say outboxed? Because Catterall ain't no crazy big puncher. And he got dropped now. He was getting beat up, man. He was getting beat up, bro. He was getting beat up. That point deduction was some BS too. Nah, he ain't lose every round against T.O., but he got beat convincingly, man. Them scorecards was a little friendly because he was getting beat up. I ain't see no 115. What the scorecard? 115, 113. No, I didn't see that. 117, 111, maybe. I should have been that maybe across the board. Like he was beating him up pretty convincingly, bro. PGA's big dog was good with it, fam. Taylor used to call out Tank. Pissing me off with that. Yo, they pissing me off with the Tank call outs, bro. It should be a rule. Like you should have to get fined, Joe, calling Tank out from another weight class, especially a heavier one at this point. Your ass should be able to just get fined. Just fine them calling dudes out from another weight class. Meanwhile, he talking about how he big enough and strong enough to go. He big enough and strong enough to go to 47, but ain't gonna go there. That's my thing. If you big enough and strong enough to go there, just go. Like, why stick around? Like, that's crazy. Good but horrible at the same damn time. Yeah, it's just that inconsistency that looms over him. His performance is frequent. Like, 1 minute he locked in and he looked like he did against Josh Taylor, and then the next minute, he fight at Sandor Martin. You know what I'm saying? And looking like that. So, or that Kambosos moment, like it get crazy. Some people felt like Pedro Campa wasn't that impressive, but I felt like he beat him up pretty handily though. Until beat Josh Taylor is a problem for anybody, yeah. But can you stay focused though? That's the only question. It's the only question. Josh Taylor versus Big gonna try to take his head off, Mike. And he is. He is, bro. He gonna try to take his damn head off, bro. He gonna try to take his head off, man. I'm gonna try to hurt his ass. But I tell you what, T.O. better look good. He better look good come February 8th against Jermaine Ortiz, man, because he can't have no up and down performance, man. He can't afford to let no upset happen. Upset happen, he'd be in trouble. Josh need to fight Catterall again. Catterall still want that fight with Josh Taylor. You still talk about wanting to fight. It just seemed like he hesitant on pulling the trigger on that. More time go, the longer he stay at 140, and he don't entertain that rematch with that dude being so adamant about beating him, and he know how bad he looked. That's just telling me he probably felt like he lost too. You know what I'm saying? Deep down, he felt like he lost too, bro. He ain't feel like he beat that guy. And I don't think he want to see him again for real. I really don't. Yeah, why we here? Who's familiar with this guy here, man? Who's familiar with this kid, Adam Azim, right here, man? Jermaine Ortiz wins. We'll call it an upset because he dangerous fighter. This ain't gonna be shot. No, to me, it'd definitely be an upset though. Because reason why I say it, because I'm pretty sure T.O.'s expected to win, and he'd probably be a considerable favorite, if not an outright heavy favorite, right? Or maybe not, but my guess is he'll be a favorite, possibly a heavy favorite. Don, what it do, family? How you feeling? So I think it'd be an upset, but I wouldn't be shocked though, Ray. So I'm with you. I wouldn't be shocked, but I think it'd still be an upset. TW Taylor. Okay. Pinpoint that with Taylor on an 18-month layoff. I haven't had a good performance in 2 years. The reasons was tough and Catterall, no diamonds. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? Chief, he ain't had a good performance. He ain't looked elite since 2021. That was his last time against Jose Ramirez. That fight was a damn good performance, man. He looked sharp. I was like, man, he's beating Jose ass. I thought he was going to stop him for a minute. You know what I mean? But he beat him up pretty good. Azim was on Top Rank UK card last, I remember. Yeah, man, you know who he talking about fighting, right? You know he had 140. You know Adam Azim had 140. He talking slick, man. Adam said he want T.O. He think he want T.O. and Haney, man. That's what he said, man. The youngest said he want T.O. and Haney. He said Haney don't like boxers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see if I can pull that article up that I had. He was talking, he said Haney don't like boxers, y'all. Say he don't think he like boxers all that much. And he believes he could beat him. Adam Azim, nope, I agree 1,000,000%, Bole. He ain't. It's cool to hear him talk it though. It's cool, but he ain't ready. I ain't got 10 fights in. Nah, that's not enough. It's not enough, buddy. It's cool. I mean, I respect it, but it's not enough. You can get yourself hurt. You can get yourself beat up. Hold on, where is that? Let me see if I can find it again though. Yeah, he said he feel like he can beat both of those guys. And again, if you notice a pattern, all young fighters feel that way. They always say stuff like that. But I think it's more important that he gets some seasoning on him before he even think about fighting guys on that level, because he ain't been nowhere near that level. So I can't give him a fair shot at beating those guys right now. Azim, oh yeah. Salute to your youngest son, Frequent. Man. Let me see. Where you at? Oh, there you go. He confident, man. The young Adam Azim. He said he confident he could topple Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, man. He said, I feel like them two are my big opportunity fights, my big massive fights. He said either in the U.S. or even here. He said, Azim said, I think I'll fight Lopez sooner or later. He's got the world title, and hopefully I could take that world title off him. He said, if I had one person to fight, I think I would fight Haney. He's skillful. I think I'd beat him. I think I'd be too fast for him. I'd be too fast and powerful for him. He said, I think he lost that fight to Lomachenko, in my opinion. Lomachenko was just levels above him and too good for him. That's what he said, man. That's what the young Adam Azim said, man. Now, I don't think he'll be too fast for Haney. Too powerful. That remains to be seen. I think he got a good punch on him, man. I think he got a good KO ratio, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got some good power, but he's just speaking like a young fighter. I think he just need more seasoning for sure, though. Like, with 10 fights in, I don't think those fights are I think he a bit far off from them fights, is what I'm saying. I think he definitely got to win considerably more than what he's done at this point thus far. Until, do you think he ducked Devin? That's up. No. You know what? Honestly, no. I think a lot of that stuff be people misunderstanding the business of boxing, and when they hear of a fight and the potential matchup and it don't happen, and they feel like, a guy went in another route, they're gonna say it's because he ducked. Like they pull that duck card too often in boxing. I just think sometimes these fights don't be ready to be made, or the powers that be don't be fully invested in making them. It just be a lot of back and forth between, the fighters and camps and different stuff like that. But I don't think he ducked though. Can he fight Hitchens? Who that? Thrill Crawford first fight at 47 was for a belt. Yeah, he fought Jeff Horn. Beat his ass. Yeah, he damn sure was for a belt. Hitchens fighting Catterall, I know that should be a good fight, but I got Hitchens taking Catterall to school. Respectfully, I seen Catterall last fight. That definitely don't beat Hitchens in my opinion. So if you're a person that believe you're only as good as your last, then we know Catterall, he ain't look all that hot in his last one. And Hitchens had his last couple performances been sharp. So I don't know. I got Hitchens taking that man to school. But yeah, man, Adam Azim, those are his money fights, his future fights. I'm guessing for him, those are fights that he'll look to pursue. But the question is, will those guys even be there? You know what I mean? Especially a Devin Haney by the time you work yourself in position to fight them. You know what I'm saying? So I like his ambition and all that stuff, but I think he's a ways off from these guys. And like I said, respectfully, I got both of them beating them right now because of the inexperience. You know what I mean? He ain't got enough seasoning, in my opinion, I don't think. Oh, you meant Azim? Yeah. He could. He had 40 though. He had 40 thrill, so he there for the smoke. So he damn sure could fight him. He damn sure could fight him. Listen, man. I seen him fight. I think twice. You know what I mean? He got some skill. He remind me of I don't know who. He was like one of the American cousins or something to me. That's what they remind me of. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be funny, but he remind me he could be related to American or something. But he could fight. Yeah, he got some speed. He definitely got some speed. He got some good pop too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me hood record. He 10-0. If I'm not, yeah, he 10-0. Yeah, 7 knockouts, 70% KO ratio. He be smoking shit. He fight again February 3rd. He fighting a guy that's 14-0. Okay. Fight February 3rd. I like this Azim character, man. He got some skill. He got some height too. 5'10". They don't got his reach up here. He look like he got some skill for sure. Yeah, Adam Azim versus Brandon Lee. I want to see Brandon Lee back in the ring. Period, man. He need to get back in there, bro. You need to take his ass back and get back in the ring now. I don't know where he's been at. You know, like Brandon Lee, I ain't seen him for a bit. Like I ain't seen him for a little while, man. I see this Clarissa Shields and Alicia Bumgardner situation just continue to heat up. I see it. What Clarissa saying is clip right.
It's Mr. RTBA representing the Street Working Podcast with my dog JJ Solomon. We right here with the best female fighter on the planet. Matter of fact, the best to ever do it. My first time live and in person with Clarissa, the girl, Shields. Clarissa, what's popping?
We in Dallas, but I'm at a freaking NFL game. What the heck?
Yeah, so you came down here for the NFL game?
Yeah.
So, Clarissa, we know a lot of news been going on with you and Alicia Baumgartner. Y'all was just on stage.
Would you consider that news?
Huh?
Would you consider that news or social media?
I think it's social media because I feel like, with you being the quote, it don't make no sense for a fighter who's 30 pounds lighter than you to be calling you out.
Well, look, I respect the call out. I'm not mad at her about that. It's giving me like how you do things, how you go about it. Like, if she would have came in, hey, I want to scrap, you know what I'm saying, and came about it respectful, but just like she say it, then she double back, and then she say it again, and then she get disrespectful, and then she go a whole nother route. It's like, damn, do you like me or do you hate me? Like, which one is it? But I have no problem. Like, when you a fighter, you're supposed to want to fight the best. But it's like she went a whole different route. Like, now all of a sudden, I'm scared of her. Like, how do they come up with these stories?
Yeah,
Clarissa, I'm gonna say.
Like that, skipping like that. Hold on. Let me move it up.
To be calling you out.
Well, look. And then she go a whole nother route. It's like, damn, do you like me or do you hate me? Like, which one is it? But I have no problem. Like, I want to scrap, you know what I'm saying? And came about it respectful, but just like she say it, then she double back, and then she say it again, and then she get disrespectful, and then she go a whole nother route. It's like, damn, do you like me or do you hate me? Like, which one is it? But I have no problem. Like, when you a fighter, you supposed to want to fight the best. But it's like she went a whole different route. Like now all of a sudden, I'm scared of her. Like, how do they come up with these stories?
You know, Clarissa, I'm gonna say Clarissa, but like a lot of people would say that's a lose-lose situation for you. Because, you know, she's so much smaller. Is that something you would seriously consider?
Well, I ain't going down the way for nobody.
Yeah.
Nah, hold on. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, when I make 154, I was after history to become undisputed. Why would I go to 147 with no belt? Why would I go to 147 for at least the only way she'll ever fight at LCA is if she fight against me. So you so big and bad, she's coming 160. I'm not going down no way for her, especially if she knows too much. She's gonna knock me out. We'll come knock me out at 160.
So, Clarissa, enough of that. What's next for you?
Oh my God. It's gonna blow your mind.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. That right there, I can honestly say I agree with her right there in that instance, man. And that I think that's just my train of thought for all fighters moving forward. You really want to fight somebody, especially if they just happen to be a fighter that's bigger than you. I mean, look, I can't, and it just how I think. I can't say that I want something that somebody has, or I be super loud about something that I want. But and on top of that, I say I'm not worried about the size or you being bigger. I'll still, you know, it don't matter. But come to 47, that sound like, you know, yeah, I don't mind, but yeah, come down here, yeah, and I want to fight you. Like if I want to fight you that bad, I'll go to where you at. That's just for anybody, right? For instance, Charlo didn't say, yeah, Canelo, I'll fight you, but come to 54 or come to 60. You know what I mean? Meet me at 60. If you get what I'm saying. So. And the situation, I'm not saying Clarissa is a Canelo, but you get what I'm saying? Why would she have to come down for somebody and fight at a weight class that she's never fought at with no belts on the line? When she did it for 54, it was for history. Like it was a means to an end. It was a reason she took that risk. And I think when you can't competing as high as 160, I think you dropping down to 147, a weight that you've never been. I think that would be you playing with your weight. And again, you know, I love Alicia Baumgartner. She a hell of a talent. I wouldn't mind seeing the fight, but my thing is, I think it's a little. I gotta take it with a grain of salt because if you're demanding that she comes anywhere for you to be comfortable to make the fight, then you don't want it as bad as you say you do. That's all I'm saying. Because if the weight don't matter, if you know somebody being bigger than you would knock her out. Then yeah, like she said, come to 160 and knock her out. That's for anybody calling for another fighter. Whether high or low, if you calling for somebody, if you're pressing the gas, if you're the one all over social media being very adamant, you just want to fight, whether it's respectful or not. I ain't saying she being disrespectful, right? I like Alicia, but hey, man, I know it sounds crazy, but it also sounds for her to maybe go up 30 pounds. But then if you think that's crazy, you going up 30 pounds, then is it crazy that you calling out a fighter that's 30 pounds more than you? That's all I'm going to say. I don't know what her thoughts is on it. I heard her say come to 47. Like I said, I don't feel like she should have to meet nowhere, especially if you're the one pressing and being adamant that you want to fight. I think a way to make that serious is to really go to her weight class and press the issue. You know what I'm saying? Or you let it be known if you go to where she at, where she fight you. You get what I'm saying? And I watch it. But other than that, therefore, you need to fight a smaller fighter when a smaller fighter calling you out. I don't think she's scared. And again, we gotta be honest. We talking about Clarissa Shields. Have you ever thought she was scared in her career to fight somebody? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't think it's nobody. I can't give her that. Like, I think people do get to a point though where they feel like they've earned it, and everybody is just not on their level where they have to fight everybody. But you know, listen. It's a few few fights that I want to see, maybe a couple that I still want to see her fight. You get what I'm saying? There's not that many people that I think really challenge her. And look, Alicia Bumgarner be a fun fight, but not at no 47. I don't think she should have to do that. Call for Katie Taylor. I think she have, yo. I think she did. I think she said something about Katie, but again, that's why I take it with a grain of salt, because why call out somebody that's so much heavier and say you want to smoke, but then come down here, you don't really want it then. Because if you want it, you're going to go up. Clarissa said she wanted history at 154. She went down and did it. And like she said, why go to a weight class that I've never even been at? And she ain't going that low. Never been at it for no belts when she got belts at 60. It just don't make business sense, right? Like, again, I know fights sometimes you seem like they get put together because of ego and, you know, people, nah, it's just business moves. Like, that's not going to be good business going down to 47 for what? Like, nah. You want me, come to where I'm at. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see the latent bikinis. Yeah, right. Yeah, you fool. There's not a position to be dictating. Yeah, that's how I look at it. You can't dictate where she fights at. That's all. You know what I'm saying? She is the GOAT for a reason. Like she one of the absolute top fighters in boxing, male or female. So that's all. That's for any fighter. It's nothing personal with no fighter. That's just my thoughts. When I hear fighters say they want to fight somebody so bad, it's like it shouldn't be no stipulations unless it's one that makes sense for that other fighter. And I just think in this instance, it makes no sense for her to go down to 47. That's all. That's just me though. I wouldn't be against it if she with it. If she's with it, then I would be with it. But nah. Nah. I don't need to see that, because that weight is weight classes for a reason, and that weight fluctuation, losing that weight and all that stuff, that's weird. Like, and like you said, it's easier to gain weight than it is, you know, to lose it. And losing all that weight is very dangerous, man. Very dangerous, man. Very. Very salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. What's good with it, bro? Appreciate you. Said just dog, I'll bet you $1,000 at Devin Haney will cap more than 5 times this year. Also bet you that Devin will say another fighter is ducking him. Man, I can't. It's hard to bet me on that, because I feel like that's gonna happen too. I feel like that's bound to happen, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. He definitely gonna his pops for sure is gonna do it. Bill's definitely gonna do it. Somebody else is gonna be ducking him, even if it's a rinse and repeat of somebody that they already said ducking him. He gonna say it. Gonna say it. Or just part of. I'm starting to just feel like that's part of the promotional situation right there. My bad, y'all. That makes sense. You're right. Right. Does Peter Khan deliver pizzas? Bole, you trying to see something? He said, do he deliver pizza? The world may never know. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wait to see how the 140 division continue to shake out, man. It's a ton of fights there to be made. It is, man. And I think you got some willing participants at 140, whereas you ain't got to put no smut on nobody's name and accuse or frame people as ducks. I think that's an old move at this point. I'm just not really into it. Like I kind of hate it, to be honest with you. I hate to see people pushing it like that. My bad, y'all. Somebody always wait till I get up here and text me. I promise y'all, it's never a day. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Again, happy New Year to the family. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I truly hope this year of boxing, man, is better than the last year. And, you know, I feel like the last year was a damn good year, but this one should be even better, man. You got a lot of potential matchups, man. Like I said, I feel like 140 just got even better. As you know, Peter Khan's a man of many hats. You know what I mean? Promoting fighters all over the globe, you know. And salute to Errol Spence, man. Way to stay out of the media, man. But he popped back up. Looked like he having fun with it. Looked like he in a good state of mind, which is important, man. But I hope he been staying in some type of shape. And hopefully we get to see them get their business squared away sooner than later so we can see what's up with them, man. Been a while, man. Been a while for EJ 140 Matiz, and Anton is also there. I want to see that bad, man. Antoine Russell, I want to see his next fight. I want to see him in there with any of the top people, not just any one particular fighter, any of them other top dogs, because I feel like he good. I feel like he on the level, man. I like Antoine Russell. I like him. And let's see if Terrence Crawford actually vacates these belts, the rest of these belts, if not the WBC belt. Let's see if Boots and Barrios is really in line for the next fight. I don't know. I mean, I respect Barrios. I think that's going to be a tough fight for him to win, but I respect him. He don't duck smoke, and he run towards it. So I rock with him. You know, salute to Adam Azim. He a young, hungry guy. Like, I think he ambitious. He talking Teo and Haney. I just think that's a little premature for that kind of talk. I think he need to get some considerable more seasoning under his belt before he could fight those type of guys. This thing right now to be a bit too early, but I don't expect him to lack confidence, man. He sound like a real confident dude, but I think those would be, just a little premature for them fights. And Antoine Russell, Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell, as they call him. Now, I mean, let's see when he get back in the ring. He's flirting with the possibility of going up as high as 35. Like I said in that interview, salute to Mill City. He came through a second ago. He did an interview with him. He said, he's comfortable at 35. How? I don't know. He's never fought there, but if he'll fight there, I'll watch him fight there. You know what I'm saying? Opulent LDTV, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Happy New Year to you as well. So we just got to see. I think Alicia was saying Clarissa for a UFC fight. Yeah, she was saying something like that. Or she was talking about fighting a UFC fighter that weigh 147 pounds. Either of the two, either of the two. But still in all, it's like, I get it, but I don't get it. The only issue is when people in boxing, people will say they want something, but with these stipulations. So I will say you really don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I want $1 million, but only if you bring it to me. You get what I'm trying to say? I want this opportunity, but only under these conditions, right? It should be like, you know what? I want to fight you so bad. And they think this, you being that you say the weight and the size don't mean nothing, I'm going to show them 30 pounds don't mean nothing, which that'd be crazy. And I know it'd be asking a lot, but that's the whole reason why you shouldn't be calling out a person 30 pounds higher. And that's why some people will call it clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I think Alicia Baumgartner is a real fighter. I respect her. I rock with her. I support her. I salute her. But that's just how I think when it comes to anybody. It's just like when people say they want to fight Tank. How y'all all want to fight him, but nobody's at 35 that want to fight him. You just get what I'm trying to say? You dudes from low as 22 all the way up to 47 and spoke this man name talking about having fights with him. Like, you can't make this shit up. Connor Ben, like at 47, seen the monster Inoue push as of lately. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Every time you turn around, somebody mentioning the Tank Davis, they will throw his name in the hat with anybody that they think remotely can box and maybe has some power. All right, fight Tank. Jump up 3 weight classes and fight him. Like, nah, man, that would be stupid. He said, well, his cap total be man, salute to the man. He's still on it, man. But Tank talking that stuff. Ace, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, man? Happy New Year to everybody. I know people still out enjoying themselves and all that good stuff. It's the first day of the new year, man. And I salute everybody that came through, man. Appreciate you. Salute to Ace. We're going to see, man. All things, peace and blessings, my guy. Peace and blessings, man. Salute to the fam, too, man. And again, man, this should be a great year for everybody, man. I really hope that not just for boxing, but for us as well in here. And we're going to see. We just going to wait to see what's next, man. Got to wait to see what's next, man. Peace to the queen, Aisha. Peace, queen. Got to see what's next, man. We'll see what's next, man. We'll see what's next. But salute to everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button if y'all haven't on the way out. And we definitely will be back tomorrow. Says the years to start, I guess 0. He probably got a couple in already. Frequent, I don't know. Yeah, we gonna check, but nah, I'm just joking. But on that note, man, that's all I got for today, y'all. Y'all tap in tomorrow. We will be back to build on some more boxing, y'all. So salute to everybody. Appreciate the support as always. And we out.